Hey there, Quiz Donkey crew! Donkey is here, and today we've got the ultimate Would You Rather Survival Edition quiz. Get ready to make the most ridiculous survival choices ever. Before we get started, smash that subscribe button so you never miss a Quiz Donkey video. Alright, are you ready? Let's go! Question 1. Would you rather fight 1 million ants or fight 1 bear? Would you rather survive in the desert with no water or survive in Antarctica with no coat? Would you rather be chased by a crocodile on land or be chased by a shark in the ocean? Would you rather get stung by 100 bees or get bitten by one venomous snake? Would you rather be stranded on a desert island alone or be stranded in a forest with a stranger? Would you rather have to outrun a cheetah or have to outswim a great white shark? Would you rather survive a tornado with no shelter or survive a tsunami on a surfboard? Would you rather be stuck in quicksand or be stuck in a frozen lake? Would you rather only eat bugs for a week or only drink muddy river water for a week? Would you rather fall out of a plane into the ocean or fall out of a plane into a jungle? Would you rather have no shoes in the Australian outback or have no sunscreen in the Sahara Desert? Would you rather be attacked by a swarm of hornets or be stalked by a mountain lion? Would you rather survive 30 days with no food or survive 7 days with no water? Would you rather wrestle an alligator or wrestle 500 squirrels at once? Would you rather have a piranha in your swimming pool or have a python in your ceiling? Would you rather survive a zombie apocalypse in a shopping mall or survive a zombie apocalypse on a cruise ship? Would you rather have a bear follow you everywhere or have a swarm of wasps follow you everywhere? Odd one out. Which one does not belong in a desert survival kit? Would you rather be shrunk to ant size in a jungle or be giant size in a city with no food? Would you rather outrun a stampede of elephants or outswim a pack of piranhas? Would you rather have your tent eaten by a bear mid-sleep or wake up to a scorpion in your sleeping bag? Would you rather survive a week with only coconuts to eat or survive a week with only snow to drink? Would you rather fall into a pit of leeches or fall into a pit of cockroaches? Would you rather fight a kangaroo with boxing gloves or fight a cassowary with pool noodles? Would you rather be teleported to the top of Everest with no gear or be teleported to the deepest ocean with no gear? Would you rather climb Everest in thongs or swim the English Channel in a tuxedo? Would you rather be lost at sea on a life raft or be lost in the Amazon rainforest? Would you rather be attacked by a hippo or be charged by a rhinoceros? Would you rather be woken by a bear sniffing your face or be woken by a tarantula sitting on your chest? Would you rather survive a week with no fire in winter or survive a week with no shade in summer? Would you rather have to drink your own sweat to survive or have to eat raw grubs to survive? Would you rather be marooned on an island with a comedian or be marooned on an island with a chef? Would you rather get rescued after 1 year but everyone thinks you're dead, or never get rescued but live like a king on the island? Would you rather only have a spork for all survival tasks or only have a pool noodle for all survival tasks? Would you rather survive with Bear Grylls for a month or survive alone with unlimited snacks? Survival word search. Find the hidden survival words in the word search on screen. Look for water, fire, shelter, compass, snake, rescue, jungle, desert, raft, and bear. Can you find them all? Would you rather be dropped into the Arctic with a single match or be dropped into a jungle with a single rubber band? Would you rather share a life raft with a hungry tiger or share a life raft with 1,000 jellyfish? Would you rather have a drone that only brings you pizza or have a survival kit that only contains board games? Would you rather be stranded in the Siberian tundra in flip-flops or be stranded in the Sahara in a snowsuit? Would you rather have your camp raided by raccoons every night or have your camp flooded by a creek every morning? Would you rather fight off a hyena with a paper fan or fight off a wild boar with a pool noodle? Would you rather survive an earthquake in a tent city or survive a hurricane on a houseboat? Would you rather have your rescue flare replaced with a party popper or have your whistle replaced with a rubber duck squeak? Would you rather be caught in a blizzard in a t-shirt or be caught in a heat wave in a full ski suit? Would you rather have a mosquito the size of an eagle follow you or have a spider the size of a dinner plate follow you? Would you rather fall into a volcano but land on a hidden slide or fall out of a plane but land on a giant trampoline? Would you rather be rescued by aliens who speak no English or be rescued by a robot who gives very bad directions? Would you rather survive with a map of the wrong country or survive with a compass that only points south? Would you rather be found by rescuers who don't speak your language or be found by rescuers who think you're the threat? Would you rather yell your location into a volcano to be rescued or ride a moose through Times Square to be rescued? Would you rather accidentally eat a cactus spine or accidentally sit on a sea urchin? Would you rather have a penguin as your survival buddy in the Arctic or have a meerkat as your survival buddy in the desert? Pick a survival gift. Box 1, pool floaty. Box 2, canned food, great. Box 3, a raft. Box 4, a first aid kit. Would you rather get stranded with MacGyver or get stranded with Gordon Ramsay? Would you rather only have a kazoo to scare off wild animals or only have a tutu in minus 20-degree weather? Would you rather have a homing pigeon that only knows fast food routes or have a compass that only points to the nearest pool? Would you rather only build a shelter from rubber ducks or only build a fire using cheese? Would you rather have survival training but forget it mid-crisis, or have no training but always make the right call? Would you rather have a jetpack with 5 minutes of fuel, or have a teleporter that moves you somewhere random? Would you rather survive 30 days with only school knowledge, or survive 30 days with only YouTube knowledge? Would you rather get rescued by a fleet of rubber ducks, or get rescued by a sky full of balloons? Would you rather fight 50 crabs with a spatula, or fight 10 angry geese with a pool noodle? Would you rather have a survival buddy who is incredibly clumsy, or have a survival buddy who is incredibly cowardly? Would you rather be rescued by a clown car, or be rescued by a marching band? Would you rather have a bird that wakes you at 3 a.m. every night, or have a cricket in your ear non-stop for a week? Would you rather be dropped into the Amazon with a rubber chicken, or be dropped into the Arctic with a pool noodle for warmth? Would you rather accidentally befriend a bear that follows you, or accidentally befriend a venomous snake in your tent? Would you rather survive a week with 10 strangers who all disagree, or survive a week totally alone with no communication? Would you rather lure a rescue plane using interpretive dance, or lure a rescue boat using an original rap song? Would you rather have your shelter catch fire every time it rains, or have your water supply taste like hot sauce? Who do you know who is most likely to accidentally scare off a rescue helicopter? Who would eat something disgusting to survive and enjoy it? Who would build the world's best survival shelter? And who would just give up and order pizza instead? Tag them below. Would you rather discover your survival map is actually a pizza menu, or discover your compass is actually a fidget spinner? Would you rather have a survival partner who only speaks in riddles, or have a survival partner who only speaks in song lyrics? Would you rather compete against a 10-year-old who is way better, or survive with your mom giving advice every hour? Would you rather wrestle a coconut tree to get food, or argue with a seagull to get your food back? Would you rather have a survival kit full of party supplies, or have a survival kit full of craft supplies? Would you rather survive on $0 in the wilderness, or survive on $0 in a major city? Would you rather have super speed but trip every 100 meters, or have super strength but sneeze every time you use it? Would you rather have your shoes stolen by a dingo, or have your hat stolen by a dive-bombing magpie? Would you rather survive a volcano eruption on a skateboard, or survive a tidal wave on a lilo? Would you rather have a pet rock as your survival companion, or have an inflatable flamingo as your survival companion? Would you rather find an abandoned theme park in the wilderness, or find an abandoned fast food restaurant in the wilderness? Would you rather have your distress signal misread as a party invitation, or have your rescue fire mistaken as a barbecue? Would you rather accidentally invent a viral new survival technique, or become famous for the worst survival choices ever? Would you rather have one last call and accidentally ring a pizza place, or have one last call and accidentally ring a rival quiz channel? Would you rather leave the wild and never tell anyone what happened, or leave the wild and write a best-selling book about it? Would you rather become a survival expert after just one wild week, or become a survival meme after just one wild week? That's a wrap on Quiz Donkey's Survival Would You Rather. Which answers did you choose? Drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Quiz Donkey for more wild quizzes every week. See you next time, donkeys!